Welcome back to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that reviews the movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 440. Yep, 440. And it is your third review in Wes Anderson Month as we look at his 2007 film, The Darjeeling Limited. And as always, is the nerd you're gonna hear the whole show on. So my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another review.
Another review, Brad. Today you couldn't stream; you were at work, so
Yeah.
that's
They could not stream at all. They do not have a stream room at work
yeah.
because my work
Dude.
is not streaming.
I was on Instagram, right,
Mm-hmm.
bro? The monitors that we used for what's it called to check out what's it called to monitor during production. Somebody was driving with them. I'm guessing they were going to the next location, and I think they had their PS4 on there or something. And they connected it to the PS4, and they were playing Warzone on it, bro.
Amazing.
So I think I know how you can do it, bro. I think I know how you can stream at work.
Lightning. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, hope they let us at least be able to do this for 24 more minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
It's all good, man. You'll probably have to go first and give all your thoughts, but yeah, we got a storm coming in too over here, bro.
Yeah.
Possible hurricane that might be hitting northern Mexico, and we're gonna get a bit of it too. So yeah, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm okay. My contact just fell out, so I had to put it back in real quick. So that's why my camera was off. I was like, oh shit.
Shit. So what's it called? Putting back contacts with Brad.
Yeah. That's luckily the stream, the intro was still up.
Yeah. Brad's just like,
because I was like blinking, like, what the
shit.
fuck is in my eye? I'm like, oh, my contact. So pop.
Yeah. Brad's like, I got like about 10 more seconds to be able to do this. Right
God
now.
damn it! Oh shit! True professionals.
Yeah, man. Whew. Yeah, man. It's just been another day for me. Work. I had to watch the movie for today, so did that. It's been rough today, but overall, tomorrow I get my new camera in, and we're gonna see what happens this weekend. If it really does start to rain, I can't shoot, but if it doesn't rain, I'll be able to go shoot.
Nice.
At least,
very cool.
I just hope my shit doesn't get delayed tomorrow.
I kind of want to stream again, but I'm pretty tired tonight, so
bro,
probably not gonna do that tonight anyway.
Yeah, you're good, bro. Give yourself some time to sleep, bro.
I mean, I did go 5 hours like yesterday, so
yeah. Nola has not been feeling all too well recently, and she barfed at 5 a.m. on my blanket.
Poor girl.
So I had to wake up,
clean that up.
I was like, "What's going on?" And I hear it. I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And I was like, "Let me go get something." Picked it up. I just came back in the bed. I'm like,
Darla likes to wake me up to go to the bathroom, which I'm kind of fine with because better than going in the house. But it's been at like 1 and 2 in the morning, so I'm just like, dog, you're killing me, absolutely killing me.
Hurricane Grace, Fred, Shane Helms, apparently Fred Grace, bro.
Barney Rubble.
Oh man, but yeah, man, it's just. Oh, I hope to get some sleep tonight. I just look, man. I'm not gonna cap, bro. Like, I really need my brother to come get his fucking dog now.
I saw him post on Twitter about missing the dog.
No, not Eric.
Oh, okay.
My other brother.
Oh, okay.
My brother Fernie. Please come get your fucking dog, man. I cannot sleep with that damn thing in that bed, bro.
I'm not even that big of a dog.
But she takes up the other side, and I can't fucking move her, bro. It's just it's an absolute.
Bro, the simple answer is a California king.
Simple answer is to put her with my parents, but she cries because I'm not near her. Yeah.
See?
Well, we'll see what's up, man. Either way, let's go ahead and just we're pretty good on time right now, so let's get this going so that way Brad doesn't have to worry about possibly getting his shit rocked right now.
Fuck yeah. Be a good way to get out of work. What happened? Fucking almost died.
Right? To go, yeah, this is a new setup. We really don't want anything to get fucked up, bro.
No, like I mean, yeah, not really.
Yeah, we start putting that. We start putting that into the podcast.
I just got this shit together.
All right, man. As always, Darjeeling Limited did come out in 2007. So if you've never seen Darjeeling Limited, this is your spoiler warning, because if you have watched it, you might want to stay here. If you don't care about spoilers, you can stay here. But if you haven't watched it, you might want to get out. Either way, how this goes, this is your spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I fucking hit it twice.
Did you hit it twice?
Yeah, I think I did.
You got too used to us on yesterday after the show, our DJing abilities.
That was yeah, no, that's just, yeah, I'm gonna hope that we don't do that anytime soon again. That was annoying.
The after show. We're gonna do the after show for sure.
Yeah. All right, man. Brad, let's go ahead and get this going. Let's go ahead and read some stuff about Darjeeling Limited.
All right. Coming from our one and only source, Wikipedia, The Darjeeling Limited is a 2007 American comedy drama film directed by Wes Anderson, which he co-produced with Scott Rudin, Roman Coppola, yes, that Coppola, and Lydia Dean Pilcher, and co-wrote with Coppola and Jason Schwartzman. The film stars Owen Wilson, Adrian Brody, and Schwartzman as three estranged brothers who agreed to meet in India a year after their father's funeral for a spiritual journey aboard a luxury train. The cast also includes Waris Ahluwalia, Amara Karen, Barbette Schroeder, and Angelica Houston, with Natalie Portman, Camilla Rutherford, Irfan Khan, and Bill Murray in cameo roles. The film was released. Wait a minute, is Bill Murray dead?
No, Irfan Khan.
Oh, okay. The film was released on October 26, 2007. Searchlight Pictures. You gotta say who it is. I'm just gonna be here like the last guy said.
Yeah,
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray's dead. Please don't do this to me, man.
No, not like we just got out of 2020. Don't let 2021 get worse.
Yeah, that's just no, bro. Don't do this to me, man.
The film received generally favorable reviews from critics and earned $35 million on a $17.5 million budget. The film premiered at the 64th Venice International Film Festival in competition for the Golden Lion and was named among the top films of the year at the NIFCO Awards in 2007. Anderson's Hotel Chevalier, starring Schwartzman and Portman, acts as a prologue to the film. Cinematography by Robert Yeoman, edited by Andrew Weisblum, and distributed by Fox Searchlight Pictures, aka Disney now, I guess.
Searchlight Pictures, that's all they're called now. And how much did it make?
It made $35 million on a $17.5 million budget.
Okay, that's
the winner.
That's a winner. One of the couple of Anderson's movies I haven't seen. Own it, just haven't watched it. I'm sure Owen Wilson does finally get his jet ski, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. No, instead he gets a train. Yeah, man. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I can go first. This movie is wonderful. I really enjoyed the story in this. I really enjoyed Adrian Brody in this. I thought he did excellent work in this. Jason Schwartzman was funny as hell in a lot of places, and then Owen Wilson was kind of the glue that bonded them all. So I thought the acting was top notch. I thought the different locations, the locale, the different areas they went into on this spiritual journey was really delightful. And yeah, the only thing I really had issues with this movie is there were certain scenes that I would have wanted them to spend longer on. Like the ending where they like finally meet up with their mother and their mother just kind of takes off. I would have liked to stay there a little longer for, because there were just scenes in this where it's like, can we just sit here a little longer? That way I can just take this all in. But, being an hour and 30-minute movie, I think this could have been a 2-hour movie and been just as good. But that's just my take on it. But yeah, the direction, the story, the look, the feel, it's all good. It's a Wes Anderson movie.
This is a really pleasant movie from Wes Anderson. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Um, I love the chemistry between Brody, Schwartzman, and Wilson. Yeah,
God
they're
liked it
great.
too.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, hey, bro, it's freaking awesome. Judas might just give
5
it the
lightning
finger.
bolts.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed it. I like the music and just, you know, um it's really interesting how, like, you see like this early Wes Anderson and like compared to like late Wes Anderson, how like the styles there is just like it isn't like perfected yet. He doesn't like really go all out with his style where he starts like, you know, changing aspect ratios and like, but and making more pastel colors, where like here it's like, this is still very like early-ish for him.
Yeah.
And I like it though.
The one scene that I just like my mind stays on is the funeral scene for the
Oh yeah.
child, and how he kind of juxtaposes that with his father's funeral, and just how different they are, how he
Yeah.
acts at his father's, where he's kind of an ass, like he's trying to get his dad's Porsche for some reason,
Mhm.
Adrian Brody's character. And at the kid's funeral, they're very solemn, like, I think they get it. It sounds like they grew up kind of like brats. They went separate ways after
Yeah.
an argument, and now they come back, and it's kind of like at this funeral they figure shit out on what family means.
Yeah. It just seems to like after Fantastic Mr. Fox is like when things start to, well, like Fantastic Mr. Fox and forward is where things start to get a little bit different for Wes Anderson, and his filmography gets like way more like stylistic, and where he really starts to really play with the
Yeah.
style. Um but I love the story, man. The story is fantastic. I really like, love how it's just basically a bunch of brothers wanting to reconnect with each other and build, and what's it called, to strengthen their relationship, but they can't because there's something that just keeps carrying them back, and it's the mom. It's the fact that the mom was just like kind of
Mom
not as
pieced out,
mom pieced out. Yeah,
became a nun.
not, and like that's the spiritual journey that they want, is that just that closure with the mom. um, and I really
Oh,
like that, man.
and Stacy's comments, and he owns it already. But for those who don't own it, HD version on Amazon for sale for $7.99.
Yep, yep. Um, yeah, and I fucking love this one, man. This one was good. But we're kind of spoiled with the fact that we watched Grand Budapest Hotel first.
Right,
So
right.
like everything after that has not been able to like match.
And let's face it, Grand Budapest came way into his
Way
career,
late in his career.
way later into his career. So we're going back and we're kind of looking at, like, you can see parts of this that form the Grand Budapest Hotel, like
Oh yeah.
foundational things that form Wes Anderson's vision. And it's like you see that in Life Aquatic. You can see that in the Darjeeling Limited. You can see that like in every other
Moonrise
film
Kingdom.
we've
Yeah,
seen.
yeah. And it's like we're kind of spoiled because it's like, well, when are we gonna get to a movie this month that we can say, oh, this is on par
The
with
Grand Budapest. We may not.
Budapest Hotel?
We may not get to it.
Or maybe that's the French Dispatch, and we just haven't watched. We don't
This is
know,
true.
right?
This
We
is
don't
true.
know. There's
I mean, I'm excited for the French Dispatch off the first trailer. And usually it takes 2 or 3 trailers for me.
Yeah.
That first one just hit. And then when they were like, we're pushing it back by 2 years, I'm just like,
ah, fuck.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Give me the taste and not give it to me.
Yeah. Why are you gonna show me something and not
Why are you going to show me something I can't have? What the fuck?
But yeah, and that's why I have the same kind of complaint that you have about this movie. There are moments that I really want us to spend more time with and want us to kind of like just expand itself a little more and like give us time to breathe within these scenes, but we're kind of moving a little bit too fast.
Rush through. I mean, it's an hour and 30-minute movie.
Yeah.
So that I mean, I was surprised when I saw that number. I'm like, this is really short for like any movie, an hour and 30 minutes. Especially a Wes Anderson movie, in my opinion, which it just the characters and the colors involved, are something generally you want to just sit and stare at. But
Yeah.
yeah, he moved quickly through this movie, and that was really my only gripe is that there are some scenes like on the train or at the church or at the funeral. Like I'm like, y'all could have stayed for like another 5 minutes there, and you've been good.
Mhm. I mean, just like Moonrise Kingdom was borderline the same what's it called amount of time as this one, but like in what's it called in Moonrise Kingdom, we have two really well paced acts and a third like really draggy act. But here it's like we're kind of moving a little too fast, and I want us to kind of stick around some of these scenes to really like take in what we're supposed to be grabbing out of here. um and we don't. But I love a lot of parts of this movie, like of course what our background is if you're watching us on Twitch or on YouTube right now.
The snake,
The
buying of the
snake.
snake,
Oh my
and
god,
then
that snake.
the whole like arc of the snake, where it's like, oh god, there's a hole in the box, and then it's like, then the dude on the train gets the snake, and they're like, did he kill it? And it's like, and then you finally figure out at the end that the snake lived. He just took the snake.
Yeah, well, because like even Owen Wilson, didn't Owen Wilson say like he wouldn't kill what's
That's
called
against
the
his
kill
religion,
snake?
right?
It's like a sacred artifact. Like I don't remember, but he's like it's so sacred. Like why would he kill it? Kind of part of me thinks like yeah, but I also laughed my ass off when he finds out that there was a hole in it, and you just see Adrian Brody like
Yeah,
guys,
just sitting there
so
like there was a hole in the box. We're gonna die.
yeah. Looks like Roger Ebert gave it 3.5 out of 4 stars. Definitely better than the Birdemic, and and the Room in all facets.
I believe it. I'm just to all the cringy dudes who watch this, do not do that to the workers on a train. Don't
Please
do
don't.
what Jason Schwartzman's character did. Just no, stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. And just I also like the whole idea of like this being like a culture clash type of thing about
Oh
like
yeah.
yeah like they're like that restroom, and when they went down to that one city, then it says like Western style restroom, which means there's no bidet probably, right?
Hmm.
Or like the fact that he he goes and he's like, do you guys have any sizes in like 10.5 or medium? And they're like, put on shoe, try it on.
Take your
He's
shoe
like,
off.
we're not here to test your size, just put on the shoe and tell me if it fits.
I laughed my ass off when he went to get his shoe shined and the kid took off.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I saw that coming from a mile away.
He's like,
I
that's a
saw
$3,000 shoe, or no, that's a $6,000
$3,000
pair of shoes. And then the brother's like, well, that's
only took one.
$3,000 right there.
Yeah.
I
But
did have a question on like the suitcases. I guess that was Dad's like version of the Louis Vuitton, and at
yeah,
the end they just had to let it go.
I was like,
That's
fuck it. They let
donate it.
go of the baggage.
Yeah.
Let go of the baggage. But I love that scene with the kid, bro. Like I saw that miles away, but it was still as funny. And that's the thing, like that's the thing with Anderson's movies. They're like they have like this dry humor
Uh-huh.
that just knows how to hit.
Yeah.
If you're paying attention.
There's some stuff that shouldn't be funny that just comes off funny.
Yeah. Yeah. And that kid was just like, of course he was gonna do that. This asshole.
Or the
Oh
whole
man.
conversation about the Owen Wilson's helper character having
Oh
alopecia,
yeah.
calling
Oh
him
my.
albino.
He's like, why are you bald? It's alopecia. And he's like, is that albino? No.
No, not even close.
Oh
And
man.
then like he pisses him off and he just gets back on the train and quits.
Well, I love like every part of this movie. Like, there's always one brother that fucks up.
Yeah.
It's always like when they're trying to do like the bird thing, right? One does it wrong, the other does it wrong, the other one does it right. When they're saving the kids, one of them does it wrong, and the kid dies. And it's like there's constantly parts in the what's it called in this movie where
someone
somebody's
doing
fucking
something
up.
wrong.
Yeah, but I'll
I
say
love
that was go
the
ahead.
kid scene.
Yeah, that was emotional, man. That was like,
Very
oh
like even
man,
Adrian Brody's character on that just crushed. He's
yeah,
like, I couldn't save mine, and then he tells the brother, can you tell them like, I tried, but he was
yeah,
just too slippery, and he just got away from me, and
yeah,
it's just and it's like one of those things. It's like you don't really want to bring that up, but I know why you want to because you feel horrible.
yeah, yeah. It's just
Um,
like it crushes me. Like when he got out of the water, when he gets out of the water and he's holding him, and you see his face, and he's just like
He's dead.
devastated. He's
He's dead.
devastated, knowing he's just like he's dead, and like and just like of course you want to say that because you don't want the family to think that you killed him, right? And
Yeah.
then things go what's it called go south from there. But instead, they explain him that the family ends up like giving his respect to him and being able to like invite him to the funeral. And
Yeah, they invited them to the funeral, which is a whole big step.
yeah.
Oh.
So I just that scene just it crushed me.
That scene really for me made the movie, and I think that was the scene where the spiritual journey actually became a spiritual journey. Everything before that was basically them just fucking around.
Fucking around in India. Yeah. I love when he gets up, I think it was Brody. Yeah, Brody gets up because the other one tells him about like what's it called, the passport, right? And he's like, "Where are you going?" "I'm going to pray to another one." He's like, "You guys go ahead and talk." I liked our little cameos, Bill Murray,
Bill Murray at the beginning and then at the end.
Natalie Portman, and of course the legendary Irfan Khan, who passed away, I believe last year. It was last year. Yeah. Irfan, it was, we are overdue. Like here, look, there's a reason why we've never done like a dive into Bollywood cinema, is because those movies are fucking long, bro. They are long. Like y'all don't get 3-hour films are normal to them. They that's the movies they make.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love for us to to do a dive, but we can't do a month where it all totals 12 hours of movies that we need to watch.
That's just really like maybe we could do like a commentary on one day, like on a weekend.
Yeah, and I would love for us to get some of Irfan Khan's films, because the man was legendary in India, and he did, he was in what's it called. It was really nice to see him in this, and I just I got a little, I love Life of Pi. That's a great film. I loved him in Life of Pi. I love him in Slumdog Millionaire. So see him here, I was like, oh man, he fucking died, man. He fucking died.
This movie is about family. That's really what it is.
Yeah,
and
it's about family.
3 brothers who just can't seem to get along at all. And there's just scenes in this where it really, really just shouts at you, like the one where Owen Wilson just ordering everything for him, and Adrian Brody is like, "Hey man, stop that. Let me order."
Okay.
And then Owen Wilson is like, Jason Schwartzman, you want cake, I'll take the pie or whatever. Yeah. And Adrian, do you want the cookies? And then he tells the dude he's going to order for himself though, and Adrian's like, "Yeah, I want the cookies."
But then you see, like, he's just trying to, and like I feel like that's why it was so important to get to that part with the mom, where you find out that that's just how the mom acts. And I feel like this whole time, Owen Wilson's character is kind of like obsessed with the being like his mom, because he wants to make sure that they all kind of like get together, because he has to be the motherly figure.
And then Adrian Brody's more like the dad.
Yeah, but then he finds out that like his mom wasn't worth shit.
No, like, really not.
No, she's
because she dipped. She dipped again.
Yeah,
left them breakfast and dipped.
Yeah, the spiritual journey was finding out that they're all the family that they got, man.
Yeah, and that I guess that's all they need in order to make it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give Darjeeling Limited an 8 out of 10. I really like this one. It's ranked the lowest right now, but it's a 4 out of 5 for me. It's fucking good. I like this. It's just like I told Brad, we were really spoiled that we watched Grand Budapest, because we've kind of seen the best that he can do, and everything after this, it's like, well, it doesn't carry that weight and potential that the Grand Budapest has. Yeah, it keeps firing on all them cylinders.
The Grand Budapest Hotel, and not to have a pun here, it's on a grand scale for Wes Anderson. It's this huge fucking thing he did. Like, just tons of people, like giant sets.
It was nominated for Best Picture for a reason, bro.
Yeah, it's just huge. And everything else kind of seems kind of small in comparison, but that doesn't mean they're bad. That just means this is him ramping up to the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah. Just every single movie that we keep watching from him, I just keep getting more and more excited for French Dispatch.
More and more impressed, really. Yeah. Like, it's like, all right, you're winning me over, Wes. You're like, there really isn't a bad movie.
Yeah. Brad, what are you gonna go ahead and give Darjeeling Limited?
I really like this movie. I think I gave the last one an 8 or 8.5. I think What was the last one we watched?
Moonrise Kingdom.
Moonrise Kingdom. I like this one more than Moonrise Kingdom. I think I gave that one like an 8 or 8.5. So I'm gonna give Darjeeling Limited a 9.
All right, cool, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, um, what's it called? We might just be turned. We might just become baristas because he might be one of our favorites after this month is done.
We're gonna open up a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Call it Hot Bean Water.
Hey, you can't get mad at me. Screen Junkies made that joke first, so if you have a problem with that joke, you take that one up with Screen Junkies.
So what's wrong with that? I love baristas, and I love Wes Anderson movies.
Yeah, but you can't deny that that's true.
I mean, like, I get it.
Yeah, a Bollywood cut of Justice League.
Oh no,
sir,
we do not need a 10
sir.
hour cut of Justice League.
Yeah. Well, of course, our next one is our last one, and we are watching, I believe, Fantastic Mr. Fox, right? I want to go ahead and check before we go ahead and say anything.
So.
But I want to say that it is Fantastic Mr. Fox.
What's our review for Thursday?
I believe we agreed on Raya and the Last Dragon.
Okay.
Raya and the Last Dragon. Yes, our last review of this month will be Fantastic Mr. Fox. But if you want to see the actual conclusion of the month, you'll have to be on Patreon at the $2 tier for us to talk about Isle of Dogs. It's interesting that we end on the 2 animated films of his.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So, of course, we want to thank everybody who has dropped by and keeps, coming on to support us. We're almost reaching that 5-year anniversary, man. It's nuts. It's nuts, man. 5 years.
I always said, this is my second longest relationship next to my wife, who I've been married for 6 years. So go figure.
Yep. Hey, man, we've sacrificed a lot of time for this. But we put in work, and we have just started to see the results.
Yeah, The thing is, if you like the podcast, you love the podcast, and you love to talk about movies.
Yeah,
this is the place to be.
Yeah. I still
behind
be
the mic and listening to it.
I'd still be doing this if only 2 people listened.
I mean, that's isn't that what we said from the very beginning? It was like,
at least one.
Like, we may not get any listeners, but shit, let's go talk about some movies.
Yeah, just like at least one, as long as one person listens to me. But yeah. With that said, we want to thank our associate producer, Sarah. Thank you so much for being an associate producer of the Nerdcore Podcast. Because without you, we have definitely not been able to do a lot of this without your continuous support.
We got so many upgrades. Your mixer came in, not your mic. You got the mixer.
This Wave XLR is fantastic.
So you basically just opened so much space on your desk, didn't you?
Dude, I disconnected my mix amp. Not my mix. I took off my mixer. I took off the Astros thing that kept on coming off every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I took that off. I have freed up a USB port. I wonder what I can put in there now.
A light.
No.
You're good on the lighting though.
Yeah. No, what's it called? Those are gonna be upgrades that I take out of my own pocket, because what I want to do is take these off so these can become my studio lights when I do photo shoots, and then the Elgatos, I want to get the key lights that they have. But those will be upgrades I do on my own, because those are a good, pretty couple of pennies.
Those are $200 a pop.
Yeah, those are $200 a pop. Yeah. So I also think before I even want to do that, I just want to upgrade this desk. So let's go. I want to have a better desk with a little bit more room. But yeah, man. Our executive producer Shane, where can they find him, Brad?
You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/XSRK or on Twitter at XSRK_. Also, go buy something from him at thriftedil.com, which will be updated at some point. So we're looking forward to that, Shane, or at least I am. And yeah, go give the Suppy God some love.
Yeah. And of course, our writers, Brown Rice 96, everywhere. Bryce, I am eagerly awaiting what will be our next movie for next month.
And it's not going to be Terminator.
There's nothing else that you can fucking make us watch, because we watched all the motherfuckers.
Bulletproof. Bring it, Bryce.
Well, honestly, Brad, who we should be concerned about is Tony. Tony must be like...
Yeah, Tony's a genius, like an evil genius. He just sit in the back going, "Oh, you didn't like Terminator? Well, I got this."
Yeah.
Something we've never heard of, just in like...
Yeah.
From far away.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro, we're waiting for him to come and tell us what he wants to make us watch. In the meantime, we really do appreciate your $25 a month. But yo, whatever you've got planned, holy shit. And Brad finally upgraded his doorway to nowhere. It now leads to Narnia on weekends.
Man, I'd be getting some of them sweets that Queen doles out, whatever the whatever those things are called.
Hey, that Queen was a baddie, bro. Brad, you can follow.
Wrap me in a blanket.
You can follow Tony.
It doesn't count if it's in a whole different world, right?
Yeah. Our wonderful Tony.
To find me, kick my ass.
Our wonderful Tony.
Tony. Hey, Tony.
Our real nerdy dad at real nerdy dad on Twitter. Who the fuck played what's it called? That fucking character.
Oh, the Ice Queen or whatever the fuck she was called.
Whatever the fuck
she was a baddie. Like.
Oh no, yeah. No,
what was the food called? Like Turkish delight. Yeah. Beginning hand-fed Turkish delight under a blanket.
Hold on, bro. Was that Tilda Swinton?
Is that Tilda Swinton?
Damn, Tilda, you looked good. Yeah, I think it was
Tilda Swinton.
Hold on, let's find out, bro.
Oh yeah.
I love that this is what we're resorting to. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Tilda, right? White Witch. Tilda was the White Witch.
Yep, Tilda Swinton.
Damn, Tilda, you look good in that movie, bro.
You can feed me Turkish delight, Tilda.
Yeah. Damn, Tilda, but yeah.
We're gonna stomp up here and kick my ass on screen.
Yeah. Hey man, what's it called? All respect to Tilda, incredible actress, but also fucking looked amazing in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Brad, let's get the fuck out of here, man. Let's go ahead and send him out.
Before we get in trouble. All right,
we know why we're gonna get denied at NYFF, right?
Why are you talking about the Chronicles of Narnia in a sexual way?
No, they're gonna be like, for some reason we cannot allow you to what's it called? Interview Tilda Swinton for the French Dispatch. It's like, don't worry.
It was episode 440, wasn't it? About the Turkish delight, huh? And the blanket. It was a joke. Come on. All right, Roll. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to all those who joined us in chat today. It was just Stacy.
Fuck off.
Thank you, Stacy.
Fuck off.
Thank you to all our Patreon supporters, all the listeners out there. We appreciate each and every one of you. And in this episode, I'll just say, better catch that train. And thank God Bill Murray is not dead. Young Yoda out.